everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to be talking about the visa that helps you get to the Czech Republic, also known as the Schengen visa. And this video is specifically going to be helpful if you are living in the Czech Republic and are wanting to call your friends and family over here, or you're visiting the Czech Republic as a tourist. So let's get started. So I've been living in the Czech Republic since the last 3.5 years, and since that time I have helped a few of my friends and my family members to get to the Czech Republic. So since I was successfully able to help them get the visa, I thought I'll be helping you all as well. But just a disclaimer over here that I'm no expert in Schengen visa, so I'm just going to be sharing my own experience and will be sharing the process in detail with you all. So let's start by understanding what a Schengen visa is. So a Schengen visa is a visa that enables you to visit the Czech Republic and the 27 countries that lie in the Schengen region. So until last year, there were only 26 countries, and recently a country called as Croatia was added to the list. So the thing with Schengen visa is that the duration is not something that you can choose, and it is solely in the hands of the embassy to decide what duration of visa they want to give you. For the sake of this video, we are only going to be talking about the tourist visa. So let's understand the three types of tourist visa first. The first one is a single entry visa that allows you to enter and exit the Schengen region just once. The second one is a double entry visa that allows you to enter and exit the Schengen region twice. And the last one is the multiple entry visa, and as the name suggests, it allows you to enter and exit the Schengen region multiple times during the validity of the visa. So VFS Global is the company which is responsible for handling the short-term visas for the Czech Republic. If it is your first time going to be in Europe and you don't know if you should even be applying your visa from the Czech embassy or not, then let's just understand this through an example. So suppose you're planning your Europe trip for 10 days and you're going to be spending 3 days in Paris, 3 days in Belgium and 4 days in Prague. So since you have maximum days in Prague, you should apply your visa from the Czech embassy. And also, for example, if you have two countries where you are spending equal number of days, then you should be applying to the country where you are flying into. Now that you are clear on which country's embassy you will be applying to, you can go to their website to book your appointment. Because the travel is speeding up these days, and in case you're not able to get any appointment slots, then make sure to keep an eye on the second Monday of every month at 2 p.m. IST. It's the time usually when the slots opens up. It's a good idea to plan your trip much in advance. I think for the Schengen visa, you can book your trip 6 months in advance. So now that you have finalized the embassy, you can go to that particular website and book your appointment, and make sure that you have sufficient days before you have the final appointment day, because you will have tons of documentation to do during this period of time. To visit the Czech Republic, I feel July and August are great months. So if you're planning a trip for this summer, then this is the time that you can start applying for a visa. I myself remember visiting Czech Republic for the first time in the year 2017, and the month was July. My first experience with VFS was really good. The staff there was quite helpful. Even if you'll have any incorrect documents, they'll help you arrange that. They also can help you with the photos, with the photocopies and any other stuff that you will be missing. Then they ask you if you want to collect your passport or you want to get the courier service. It's only upon the delivery that you get to know if the visa is granted to you or not. And VFS has offices in almost every major city in India. So moving on, let's talk about the supporting documents. So essentially the thing with visa is that you're trying to prove to the embassy that you're not going to illegally reside in the Czech Republic and you have enough stake back in India. So you try and provide them with all the available documents that can prove your stake in your home country. So right now I have this checklist open in front of me. So let's go through each document one by one. So the first document is the printout of the visa appointment letter, the letter that you got once you booked your appointment. Second one is the visa application form that has to be completely filled and duly signed by the applicant. So when you'll go through the application form, you will see very basic details like the passport details, your number, your home address and things like that. And while you're filling out the visa application form, there you'll get the options to choose the single entry, double entry or multiple entry. The next one is passport, and there are 3 conditions with respect to the valid passport. I'm going to attach the link of this checklist in the description box, so be sure to check that out over there. The next one is 2 recent photographs. So when you're visiting the studio, make sure to clearly communicate these photographs is for the visa purpose, and that's how they are going to take care of the format and everything. The next one is the proof of means of transport. You have two options. Either you can book refundable flight tickets, because if the visa is not granted to you, then you don't want to lose out on money. And the second option is that you get the dummy tickets. You can either do it yourself using any website, or you can also hire an agent to book the dummy tickets for you. Next one is proof of accommodation. Firstly, if you are applying a tourist visa, then in that case you have to show the hotel bookings. So make sure that these are again refundable. Secondly, if you are visiting your friends or family in Czech Republic, then you have to show a land register in case your family owns a house over here, or a tenancy agreement if they are living on rent. The next one is a cover letter, which I feel is super important. You're trying to assure them that you're going to return back to your home country. Next is travel medical insurance. Super useful, not just for Schengen visa, but for any international trip. You should get a travel medical insurance. For the purpose of Schengen visa, your travel medical insurance should cover 30,000 euros or equivalent to cover all types of risk for all the Schengen countries. Yeah, moving on. The next is the proof of financial means. If your stay is less than 30 days, then for per day, you should have at least 1565 CZK in your bank account. And if your stay is more than 30 days, then for the first 30 days, 15 into 3130 CZK in your bank account. And for every additional month, you should have 6260 CZK for each full month. We have some additional document requirements. For example, a clear photocopy of first and last page of the passport. And yeah, that's all. We have covered almost all the points. There are other things that are coming to my mind. For example, an NOC, which is also called as a non-objectionable certificate, and it is a legal document basically issued by any organization or your company. So now that you have successfully applied for a visa, the processing can take up to 15 to 20 days, and this can also extend depending upon the embassy. If you have any other questions, make sure to leave them in the comment section and I'll make sure to reply to each one of you. Be sure to check out the description box for the important links. I have many more videos on Czech Republic and specifically for Prague. So if you are successfully able to come to the Czech Republic, make sure to check out my videos. So signing off, press the bell button if you want to stay notified for the future vlogs, and I will see you again next time. Bye.